Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is actually Thanksgiving Day. Today I am going to show you a very fast way to make pressure cooker steamed chicken. This is a very simple, very basic, very quick and very clean recipe. And I'm going to be using my Philips HD2137 all-in-one pressure cooker. Okay, so let's have a look at the ingredients. So we need a whole chicken, which I have cleaned, cut off most of the fat, and if you don't like the skin, you can also remove the skin. Okay, I personally want to remove the fat from the back side of the bird as well as the neck area. Those are the two really fatty areas. So you just get your butcher, or if you buy it home, just get a pair of kitchen scissors and just cut it off and trim it off. Alright, now in terms of the flavorings and the herbs, you can use any herbs of your liking. Today I'm just using half a teaspoon of sage, dry sage leaves. Sage actually is very nice for meat. I've got 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Now if you cannot find this, you can just get the mixture herbs, right? So which may have multiple herbs in it. You can use any herbs that you like. So I like sage and I like oregano, and 1 tablespoon of salt. Now the salt, we can always adjust it later. So let's have a look and start. So first thing is the chicken is like clean, and what we want to do is to just put some herbs inside the cavity of the chicken. So I'm just going to put some here and put some here. And the salt, I'm just going to sprinkle over the chicken like this. Okay, I'm going to leave some salt on the other side. Once I've put in the chicken, we are going to put the chicken breast side down because the breast meat is thicker. So we will put it breast side down. Okay, so that's seasoned, and I've still got some balanced seasoning which I'll use on the other side. Right, so there are many models of the all-in-one pressure cooker. This is the HD2137. So let me just move my camera so you can see the inside. So that's the chicken. We want to have it breast side down. Let me just put this thing in. There. And I will just put in the balanced seasoning. Yep, that's just fine. And to get it started off, I'm going to add in half a glass or half a cup of water so that the bottom doesn't get burned, because the heat is coming from the bottom. The chicken, in the chicken there is plenty of fluid. As it cooks, it will release more fluid. Let's have a look at the menu. Before we start the cooking, we will put in the oven, lock it, and then turn it to seal. Let me just show you. So we got to have the valve at seal because we're doing pressure cooking. So we press the pressure cooker or pressure cook button until we get to meat / poultry. Poultry means chicken, alright? So and then I'm gonna steam this for 20 minutes. So I am going to say cooking time, and then press plus, press cooking time again to set it for 20 minutes, and then we will just say start like this. Okay, so it will basically go through a heating cycle. So once the pot is heated up, it will start building pressure, and the 20 minutes starts when the pressure reaches the correct pressure, and then you'll go into 20 minutes of maintaining pressure and cooking, and then it will stop and then just go into keep warm. So we will pressure cook this for 20 minutes, and that amount of time is the right amount of time for me. I like that texture. If you feel that you want it to be softer, you can cook it a bit longer, and after it finishes the cooking cycle, we'll leave it in the pot for about 15 minutes just to simmer down. And after this has cooked, I will open and show you. I've finished the pressure cycle, and I have left it for an extra 15 minutes after the buzzer, so that the temperature can mellow down. So the pressure is actually gone. Okay, so I'm just going to release the pressure, and then I'm just going to open the lid. Let's have a look at the chicken. This is the first time I'm opening the lid. So the chicken looks like really cooked right now. In fact, it's so tender that it actually fell apart. So this is actually, for me, I like this consistency, and you can see the amount of oil that has been released. Now if you just take off the chicken and leave the stock, the oil will be left behind. So this is actually a very healthy steamed chicken. If you remember, we actually only put in half a cup of water. Now there's probably a lot more stock, and this is actually juices from inside the chicken. Chicken should be perfectly cooked right now. So let me just, it's so tender, it's just breaking apart. So that's the whole chicken thigh, perfect. Can you see? There's no sign of red. It's all dark and really soft. Okay, so let me just break off this other thigh as well. Okay, so that other thigh has just come off. And then the breast meat, let me just turn around the breast meat. Okay, so the breast meat is like so super tender as well. Let me just like show you this. There. Super tender. All right, so I'm just going to leave this in the pot and let it cook, let it cool down, and then I'll have dinner tonight with this steamed chicken. Now I've left it for 20 minutes pressurized. If you feel like this is too soft for you, you can reduce it to maybe 16 or 17 minutes. The default 15 minutes is also fine, but you got to like leave it in the pot so that it mellows down. Alright, so try this and enjoy. And then of course in the comments below, you can share what other herbs that you use and what you like. So this Philips HD2137 all-in-one pressure cooker has been one of my favorite go-to appliance in the kitchen to cook anything, and it's been really useful.